what is call by value and call by reference in C++. So main thing is, let us start with an example. You have a main function. Then there is a function I am calling. Say fun is the function name. Now I want to give 2, 3, and I am saying, okay, swap the values or add the value, increment values. So inside that function it will become 3, 4. So when I come back and then I print this 2, 3, 4, it will be 2, 3 only. What I'm saying is, when I'm calling it as value, it will be 2, 3. But when I'm calling it as a reference, so when I'll print this 2 and 3, it will be 3 and 4 in our main. So that is the calling by reference. So the call by value, actual values are not changed. They are only copied. Call by reference, actual values are changed because you are passing the reference. Reference is all about you are indicating, aliasing, giving an alias to that particular area. So what we are doing here, we are giving n1 and n2. These are two variables. We are sending it to a function called swap. So I am sending 2. Let us say it is 10 and 20. I am inputting 10 and 20. Then I am sending in swap 10 and 20. So how are we writing swap? We are writing it in call by value terms. So when we are saying call by value, swap 10, 20 will be called. So 10 here it will be, 20 here it will be. So what will happen? So there will be just a copy of 10 and 20 will be made. So you just copy has gone. So this is 10, this is 20, and now when we gave 10 and 20, it has made its own location 10 and 20. Right? Now when we swap it, 20 and 10 will be swapped. No doubt they will be swapped. But it will be swapped in the location which this swap function has decided. Right? So when you print this inside your main, it will only be 10 and 20. It will not be swapped. You wanted to get it swapped, but it will not be swapped. Right? But you wanted 20 and 10. What to do with this? Because you have just sent the copies of the value. You have not sent the actual location of the value or the memory location of the value. So you need to do something else. For that, we will use call by reference. Most of the time, we don't want call by reference because we don't want to change the values. We are just using functions to get our work done. So call by value, duplicate copy of original parameters is passed. There will be no effect on the original parameter after the modifying parameter or any function is modifying the parameter. Right? Now I can give you the example of call by reference. So same thing we are doing with a twist. See, n1, n2, same thing we are inputting, and then we are passing the ampersand. Ampersand is for reference. Reference, this is a reference. So this, wherever these values are there which we are giving, we are actually giving the reference that this is the location of these two values. Do something with these two, but the location is this one. So there will be no copy being made. So you are passing the actual value reference. So you will take it in pointer. You will actually change the positions. So there will be, when we send 10 and 20. So 10 and 20 you are sending here. There will be no copying. You are actually sending the reference. So actually you are sending the address value, the pointer. Ampersand n1, ampersand n2. So this is, you have now ampersand n1, ampersand n2. Now whenever swapping is done, 10, 20 will come here, 10 will come here. So the memory location remains the same. There is no copying. So actually you are getting 20 here and 10 here. So even if you put inside this function, if you print, you will get 20 and 10. When you come outside, inside the main also, when you print, it will be 20, 10. Right? So this is the reference. Okay, call by value is all about copying. That is, you are just copying the numbers. There will be another memory location being made, and then swapping will be done. But here you are actually Actual call by reference, actual copy of the original parameter will be passed, and original parameter gets affected if the value of the parameter change inside function.